This is basic tumbling with spotting.
Hi, while doing any virtual training, we need to post our disclaimers as any workout video would, basically explaining that we are not liable in case you attempt any of these skills via yourself or spotting someone and someone causes injury or bodily harm. So please pause, read the disclaimer. Thank you.
Hey guys, Jay and Kristen here.
Hey everybody.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what a back bend is, the body positions of a back bend, and how to spot a back bend. Okay, so this is kind of level 1 things, okay, and then we're going to work on skills transitioning to level 2. Now, these first 2 skills are the preliminary skills, so if you can't do these skills, you can see the next skills, but you shouldn't be working on these. So, first steps of a back bend. What a back bend is, lay down on the floor, turn sideways, please. Okay, so from this position, she's going to put her hands behind her bed, push up to a bridge. Okay, so that's a back bend. Okay, the fundamental behind this is to learn how to kick over from this position. So, my hand is going underneath her body. This is the most important thing so I can lift her. Now, it doesn't matter which leg she kicks over with. If she kicks over with this leg, I can still lift her other leg. If she kicks over with this leg, I can still lift this leg. So I don't have to change which leg I grab. I'm always grabbing the leg closer to me. So on this first one, she's going to kick over with this leg, and notice I'm spotting this leg. She kicks over, I'm spotting that leg, and she stands up. Come on over here. Okay, lay down again. So she does her bridge. My hand goes to her back, and now she's going to kick over with her other leg. And now I'm grabbing the leg she's kicking with, and it's the same thing. Okay? So it doesn't matter which leg she kicks. The foundational purpose is your hand is on her back so she doesn't bend her arms and hit her head. And then whichever leg she's kicking, it doesn't matter. I'm just taking her lower body and kicking it over, lifting it over. So it doesn't matter which leg she kicks. Now, fundamentally and physiologically, when she does a bridge, the order is this. There's 3 things she's going to do. First, she's going to do a bridge. Second, she's going to shift her weight. Third, she's going to kick over. Why people can't do this is they miss the shift. So they do a bridge, and then they just kick their leg and think they're going to kick over, and it doesn't work because she never pushed her chest this way. So, bridge up, walk your feet in. Notice her chest is behind her hands now, so her chest is like almost in my arms facing this way. Her back is in front of her hands. It's not over here anymore. So she pushed her weight this way. So step 2 is push your weight over your hands. Then step 3 is kick over. Does that make sense? So it's bridge, shift, and kick. Now, when people do a back bend kick over, and they're almost there, 90%, the problem is, lay down, push up to a bridge again. When they do a bridge, they start shifting, and then as soon as they kick, they stop shifting and their body falls. So start shifting, kick, and then stop shifting. Kick, and then she stops shifting. Does that make sense? She has to keep pushing this way as she kicks over. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Now lastly, and the most problem is the shift. Second problem, lay down, push up to a bridge. Don't push up yet. Which leg do you want to kick over with? So she's going to kick over with this leg. Notice her leg is straight. Okay? So her weight is being pulled this way by her foot. As soon as she bends her leg, her weight is now going that way, and we're trying to kick over. So when she does a bridge, and she wants to kick over, a lot of people, they come up, and this leg is bent. And as soon as it's bent, nothing is pulling your body in this position. Straighten your leg, now it pulls over. Okay? So it's bridge, shift, kick. You're thinking of a continuous shift and a kick with a straight leg because that's what drives you. As soon as you bend your leg, your weight now is going that way when you're trying to shift this way. So keep that leg straight, and then you continue the path. So that is the foundation. Now, from a standing back bend, we're going to do the same thing. My hand was on her back. I'm still going to go on her back. But she weighs so much, and I'm a mom, and I'm not in good shape, and I can't work out, and I just can't spot her. I'm not strong enough today. Hold her up with one hand. What I would do in that position, I'm going to stand in front of her, putting my hands like this around her body. So she can't fall. She can't fall. Okay, so I'm just hugging her basically with my fingers interlocked behind her back. I put one foot in between her legs, and then I control her weight, because her belly should be shifting forward as she's arching back. Notice she's starting in a hollow position. A lot of kids want to start like this and start pulling their head. That is wrong, and I never want to see it. The hands lead because the hands have to protect the head. So I'm going to interlock my fingers and put them behind her back, keeping her weight toward me. Arch slow. Her chest and belly are toward me. And now when she gets there, I can relax and see if she has it. Now I want to spot her on a kickover. So I just come around the side, put my hand here again, and shifts her weight, and she kicks over. Hope that makes sense to everyone, because I'm not strong enough to just put one hand and spot her. And if you are, and she has a pretty good back bend, then do it. But if you do it, put your hands up. Don't put your hand here. Put your hand around her back. If you put it here and she starts falling, you can't support her, so do a back bend. I am not strong enough to do that. Does that make sense? I really am, but we're pretending I'm not. If my hand's here, fall. I can always go to this position if she starts falling and control her more. So remember, this is your strongest power. So when you spot her, try to get your arm all the way around, not just on her back. Get it around and grab her side. So back bend. Perfect. Shift your weight. And straight leg, kick over, hands are up. Gorgeous. So that is your foundation of a back bend kickover, bridge kickover, and back bend kickover, okay? If you're not comfortable spotting those, do not spot them. Now, a lot of times kids virtually have a kickover. They're right there. What the best thing to do is have them level their feet up. Because if they level their feet up, their hands are lower than their feet, and the shift is more natural, and it's going to be easier. So we just have a normal mat. Any mat in your house will do. This is a couple inches thick, just a piece of garbage. See this? Nothing. So we're just going to lay this down on the floor, and she's going to put her feet on this. So she's going to put her bottom right here, off the mat. She's going to do her bridge. Now after she does her bridge, I'm going to have her walk her hands into the mat. Walk her hands in. We want to get her feet really close to the edge, and now from here she can shift and kick over easier without me helping her. Does that make sense? So if her feet are elevated, again, this is really low, so normally you'll have something about this high, and then you can incrementally make it lower. So doing a back bend kickover on a normal mat, some of you may have, what we would do is we would do this, bridge up. Again, I'm going to have her sit on the mat, because remember we had to walk her hands in. So if she just sits on the mat and pushes up to a bridge, her hands are relatively close. We want to get her feet walking to the edge, because when her feet walk to her edge, notice she's already shifting. So she has to keep that shift and kick over. Piece of cake, she has it. Then what I would do is I would lower the mat, and she would do it again. So do one more. Sits on the mat, lays down, pushes up to a bridge, walks her feet in, keeps her chest pushing this way, and kicks over, and landing hollow in a lunge every time. Bend your front leg. Perfect. Got it? So that is your back bend kickover, okay? Next skills, next video. Awesome. Thank you, Kristen.